Welcome to my channel. Tell me honestly, do you ever feel weak inside even when everything outside looks okay? Do you ever feel like your mind is your biggest enemy? Don't worry. Today, I will show you step by step how to become mentally strong. If you sometimes feel this problem, write yes in the comments right now. This short, deep hook captures the heart of the audience. It makes them curious and self-reflective. It also creates instant engagement with a call for comments. Chapter 1: The Real Meaning of Mental Strength. Many people think mental strength means never feeling sad or weak. They believe strong people are always happy, always confident, never afraid. But that is not true. Mental strength does not mean you never cry. It does not mean you never feel pain. It means you keep going even when you feel pain. Think about this. A soldier is not strong because he feels no fear. He is strong because he moves forward even when fear is inside him. A parent is not strong because life is easy. They are strong because they protect their children, even when they are tired, even when they are scared. So mental strength is not about ignoring emotions. It is about controlling them. You feel anger, but you do not let anger control you. You feel sadness, but you do not let sadness stop you. You feel fear, but you do not let fear make the decisions for you. That is strength. Maybe you think strong people are born with some special power. Maybe you believe you can never be like them. But let me tell you the truth. Nobody is born mentally strong. Everyone learns. Everyone grows. Mental strength is built step by step, just like muscles. When you lift weights, your muscles grow. When you lift problems, your mind grows. You may ask, can I really change? Can I really train my mind? The answer is yes. I want you to remember this line. Your past does not control your future. Your pain does not define your strength. You can become stronger than your fear, stronger than your sadness, stronger than your old self. Think about your life. How many times did you fall? How many times did you stand up again? That is already proof that you are stronger than you think. Maybe you failed an exam, but you studied again. Maybe someone rejected you, but you still tried to move on. Maybe life pushed you down, but you are still alive, still breathing, still watching this video. That means you already have strength inside you. The problem is, you don't believe it. You think other people are strong, but not you. You think only successful people can handle pressure, but not you. Let me ask you this. What if those successful people started exactly like you? What if they were once weak, lost, and afraid? The truth is, they were, but they trained their mind every single day. That is why they look strong now. And you can do the same. Mental strength is not magic. It is not luck. It is practice. It is a daily habit. It is choosing not to give up, again and again. Every small choice makes you stronger. Every time you push forward, you are training your mind. I want you to think about something. Right now, think about one person you admire. Maybe it is an athlete. Maybe it is a leader. Maybe it is someone in your family. Do you think their life was always easy? No. They faced pain, failures, and rejection. The difference is, they did not stop. They kept moving forward. That is mental strength. You are no different. You have the same chance. You have the same potential. You only need to decide. Decide to grow, decide to practice, Decide to believe in your inner strength. Mental strength is not about being perfect. It is not about winning every time. It is about not quitting. It is about standing tall when life pushes you down. It is about trusting yourself when nobody else does. Remember this: strong people are not those who never feel weak. Strong people are those who fight even when they feel weak. And if you are ready, you can become one of them. Chapter 2: Controlling Your Thoughts. The Foundation. Your thoughts are powerful. They can lift you up. They can also pull you down. What you think creates how you feel. How you feel creates what you do. What you do creates your life. Think about this. When you wake up and your first thought is, "Today will be hard," your whole day feels heavy. But when you wake up and think, "I will try my best today," the same day feels lighter. Nothing outside changed, only your thoughts changed. That is how powerful the mind is. Many people believe thoughts are random. They believe they cannot control them, but you can. Your brain is like a garden. You plant flowers, you will see beauty. If you plant weeds, you will see problems. The choice is yours. I want to ask you something. Have you ever had one negative thought that ruined your whole day? Maybe one mistake at school. Maybe one person said something rude. And then you thought about it again and again. Soon your whole day felt dark. That is the power of thoughts. One small thought can grow into a storm. But here is the good news. You can also create the opposite. One positive thought can also change your day. For example, imagine you tell yourself, "I can learn something new today." That simple thought can bring hope. It can bring energy. It can push you forward. The first step is awareness. You must learn to notice your thoughts. Do not let them come and go without attention. Stop for a moment. Ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? Is this thought helping me or is it hurting me? The second step is control. When you find a negative thought, do not let it stay in your mind for long. Take it and change it. Write it on paper. Then write a stronger thought beside it. For example, if you think, "I am not good enough," change it to, "I am learning every day, and I am growing." This may feel strange at first, but remember, training your thoughts is like training a muscle. At the beginning, it feels weak, but the more you practice, the stronger it becomes. Do you know what is interesting? Even the strongest people in the world have negative thoughts. Even athletes before a big game feel doubt. Even leaders before speaking feel nervous. The difference is, they do not let those thoughts control their actions. They notice them. They change them. They move forward anyway. You can do the same. I want you to try something small today. Whenever a negative thought comes, do not fight it with anger. Just say to yourself, "I see you, but I choose better." Then create a new thought, a thought that makes you stronger. For example, if your thought is, "I will fail this exam," change it to, "I will prepare and do my best." If your thought is, "Nobody likes me," change it to, "I am working to become a better person." And the right people will come. These small changes can create a big difference. Imagine how your life will look if you control your thoughts every day. Imagine how strong you will feel when your mind is no longer an enemy, but a friend. You will not stop negative thoughts from coming, but you will stop them from ruling your life. This is the foundation of mental strength. A house cannot stand without a strong base. Your life cannot stand without a strong mind. If you build this base now, everything else will become easier. So remember, your thoughts create your world. If you want a stronger world, start with stronger thoughts. Train them daily. Protect them. Guide them. This is how you take the first real step to becoming mentally strong. Chapter 3: Building Emotional Resilience. Life is never smooth. Sometimes it gives you joy, sometimes it gives you pain. The truth is, no one can escape problems. But the difference between weak minds and strong minds is this: weak minds break, strong minds bounce back. This ability to rise again is called resilience. It means you recover after falling. It means you come back after losing. It means you keep moving forward even when life pushes you down. Again and again. Think about a ball. When you throw it on the ground, it bounces back. That is resilience. Mentally strong people are like that ball. They get hurt, they feel pain, but they rise again. Let me ask you something. When you face failure, what do? Do you stop trying? Do you feel like life is unfair? Or do you get up and say, "This is not the end. I will try again"? Your answer shows your level of resilience. I want to tell you a story. Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb, failed thousands of times. People laughed at him. People told him he was wasting his time. But he never stopped. Each time he failed, he said, "I have not failed. I've just found another way that does not work." Finally, he succeeded. And today, the world has light because of his resilience. Resilience does not mean you never feel sad. It does not mean you never cry. It means you cry, you rest, but then you stand up again. It means you do not stay broken. You do not stay down. So how do you build resilience? The first step is to change the question. Most people ask, "Why me?" when they face problems. But strong people ask, "What can I learn from this?" This small change in question makes a big change in life. The second step is to accept failure as part of the journey. Everyone fails. Everyone gets rejected. Everyone hears the word no, but every no is one step closer to a yes. Every failure is one step closer to success. The third step is to practice patience. Resilience is not built in one day. Sometimes life will test you again and again. Do not give up too early. Be patient. Keep moving, even if it is slow. I know what you are thinking right now. You are thinking, "It is easy to say, but hard to do." You are right. It is hard. But remember this: if life was always easy, you would never grow. Just like muscles grow under pressure, your mind grows under problems. So when life feels heavy, do not say, "This is too much." Say, "This is my training." Every difficulty is practice. Every rejection is practice. Every failure is practice. Life is making you stronger. I want you to remember a simple truth. The strongest people you admire today were once broken. They were once rejected. They were once doubted. But they decided to rise again. They decided to learn. They decided to never quit. That is why you call them strong today. And you can be the same. You already have resilience inside you. Think about your past. You faced problems before. You are still here. That means you already survived many storms. If you did it before, you can do it again. So from today, whenever life knocks you down, take a deep breath and rise again. Do not say, "I am weak." Say, "This is my chance to grow." That is how you build emotional resilience. That is how you become unbreakable. Chapter 4. Discipline, the silent power. Everyone wants to be strong. Everyone wants success. But not everyone wants to practice discipline. This is where most people fail. They dream big but live small. They want results but do not want to put in the work. Discipline is doing what you must do even when you do not feel like it. It is the ability to control your actions, not just your emotions. It is the secret weapon of every strong mind. Think about this. You wake up in the morning, your mind says, stay in bed, sleep more. Discipline says, get up. The day is waiting, your mind says, watch videos, waste time. Discipline says, open your book, do your work. Discipline is the voice that pushes you forward when comfort pulls you back. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but discipline feels hard. I am lazy. I cannot change. Let me tell you the truth. Nobody is born disciplined. Discipline is not natural. It is learned. It is built, just like muscles. At first, it feels heavy, but with practice, it becomes easier. Look at athletes. Do you think they always feel like training? No. Many days they feel tired. Many days they want to give up. But they still train. That is why they are strong. That is why they are champions. Discipline is also the secret behind every student who succeeds. Not because they are smarter, but because they keep studying when others quit. Discipline creates success. Talent without discipline is nothing. So how can you build discipline? Start small. Do not try to change everything in one day. Pick one simple habit. For example, make your bed every morning, or study for 5 minutes without distraction, or walk for 10 minutes daily. Small actions build strong discipline. I call this the 5-minute rule. Tell yourself, I will do this task for only 5 minutes. Once you start, your brain often continues longer. But even if you stop, you trained your discipline muscle. Over time, those 5 minutes will grow into hours. Another way to build discipline is to remove temptation. If your phone is your biggest distraction, put it away when you work. If junk food tempts you, do not keep it at home. Make discipline easier by removing the things that make you weak. I want you to imagine something. Imagine two people. One chooses comfort every day. He sleeps late, he skips work, he avoids effort. 10 years later, his life is full of regret. Now imagine another person. He chooses discipline. He works daily. He practices daily. He grows daily. 10 years later, his life is full of strength and success. Which one do you want to be? Remember this line. Discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. Comfort feels good now, but discipline feels good forever. At first, discipline feels like pain. But later, discipline feels like freedom. Because when you control yourself, you control your future. And that is the greatest strength of all. So from today, I want you to practice one act of discipline every day. Small, simple, but consistent. Do not wait for motivation. Do not wait for the perfect time. Start now. Each time you win over your comfort, you are training your mind. Each time you choose discipline, you are becoming stronger. That is the silent power of discipline. It does not shout, it does not show off, but it builds a life that nothing can destroy. Chapter 5. Facing Fear and Discomfort. Fear is part of life. Everyone feels it. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of change, fear of the future, but here is the truth. Mentally strong people also feel fear. The difference is they face it. Let me ask you something. What are you afraid of right now? Maybe you are afraid to try something new. Maybe you are afraid people will laugh at you. Maybe you are afraid you will not succeed. These fears live inside all of us. But if you always run from fear, your life becomes smaller and smaller. Fear is like a shadow. When you run, it chases you. But when you turn and face it, the shadow begins to fade. This is the secret of courage. Courage does not mean you feel no fear. Courage means you act, even when your knees are shaking. Think about a child learning to swim. The child is afraid of water, but step by step they enter the pool. First the feet, then the body, then they move their arms. Slowly, fear becomes smaller. Finally, they can swim freely. Life is the same. The only way to reduce fear is to face it. Strong people know this. That is why they grow faster. They say yes to challenges. They step outside comfort. They try even when they are not ready. They know discomfort is the door to growth. You want to grow? Then you must get comfortable with being uncomfortable. If you only stay where it feels safe, you will never discover your strength. Safety may protect you, but it will not grow you. Discomfort will. Here is something simple you can do. Every day, face one small fear. It can be speaking in class. It can be starting a conversation. It can be trying a new skill. At first, it feels scary. But the more you face it, the more confidence you build. Remember this. Fear is like a muscle too. The more you face it, the weaker it becomes. The more you avoid it, the stronger it grows. Which one do you want? Think about people who inspire you. Great leaders, athletes, inventors. They were not fearless. They were scared many times, but they acted anyway. That is why you admire them today. They are proof that fear cannot stop a determined mind. Maybe you are asking, but what if I fail? Let me tell you, failure is not the end. Failure is part of success. Every person who succeeded failed first. Every winner was once a beginner. Every champion was once afraid. So do not let fear stop you. Let fear guide you. If something scares you, it probably means it will grow you. If it feels uncomfortable, it probably means it is worth it. I want you to remember one line. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Discomfort is the teacher of strength. The stronger you want to be, the more you must face what scares you. So from today, do not hide from fear. Do not hide from discomfort. Step into it. Face it. Learn from it. You will discover a new power inside you. And once you face one fear, the next one will feel smaller. Step by step, you will become unstoppable. That is how mentally strong people live. They feel fear, but they walk forward. And you can too. Chapter 6. Surroundings and Habits. Sometimes your weakness is not inside you. Sometimes it comes from around you. The people you spend time with, the habits you follow, the environment you live in, all of these shape your mind, your energy, and your future. Let me ask you something. Have you noticed how your mood changes with different people? When you are with positive people, you feel light, you feel hopeful, you feel stronger. But when you are with negative people, you feel heavy, you feel tired, you feel weaker. This is not imagination. This is truth. Your surroundings affect your strength. If you are always with people who complain, you will start complaining. If you are always with people who give up, you will start giving up. But if you are with people who fight, who work hard, who believe in themselves, you will begin to grow like them. That is why the people you choose are so important. The same is true for habits. Your habits are small, but they create your whole life. Strong habits build strong minds. Weak habits make weak minds. For example, if you spend hours scrolling on your phone, you lose energy and focus. But if you spend a little time reading or writing, your brain grows stronger. You may not see the result in one day, but over time, habits create big differences. Imagine two people. One spends 10 minutes daily reading a good book. The other spends 10 minutes daily on useless gossip. After 1 year, the difference between them is huge. One has knowledge and confidence. The other has wasted time. This is the power of habits. So how do you build strong surroundings and habits? First, check your circle. Ask yourself, do these people make me better or weaker? If they always pull you down, spend less time with them. If they inspire you, stay close. You do not need many friends. You just need the right ones. Second, choose habits that make you grow. Start small. Read 1 page daily. Write your thoughts at night. Exercise for 10 minutes. Sleep on time. These simple habits are seeds. If you water them daily, they will grow into strength. Also, protect your mind from negativity. Do not always watch sad news or angry posts. Do not always fill your head with gossip. Feed your mind with things that make you stronger. Motivational videos, educational books, positive talks. Your environment is like soil. If the soil is dirty, even the best seed cannot grow. But if the soil is rich, even a small seed becomes a tree. Your mind is the seed. Your surroundings are the soil. Choose wisely. I want you to imagine your future self. 10 years from now, who will you be? That version of you depends on what you surround yourself with today. If you stay with laziness, you will become lazy. If you stay with growth, you will become great. Remember this line, your environment can be your prison or it can be your power. The choice is yours. So from today, pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to your habits. Do not wait for motivation. Build a system around you that keeps you strong. Small daily choices create big future results. That is why mentally strong people protect their environment. They do not let negativity live close to them. They choose habits that serve their future. And that is why they keep growing, no matter what. And you can do the same. Change your circle, change your habits, and you will change your life. Chapter 7. The Daily Practice of Mental Strength. Mental strength is not built in one moment. It is built in daily practice. Just like a tree does not grow in one night, your mind does not grow in one day. It grows slowly with small actions, repeated again and again. Think about your journey so far in this video. You learned that mental strength is not about never feeling pain. It is about standing tall in pain. You learn to control your thoughts, to build resilience, to practice discipline, to face fear, and to choose the right habits and surroundings. Now it is time to bring all of this into your daily life. So how do you practice? You do not need a big plan. You need a simple routine, a daily roadmap that keeps your mind strong. Start your morning with one positive thought. Say something to yourself like, I will try my best today, or I am stronger than yesterday. This small sentence can set the tone for your whole day. Then, choose one act of discipline. It can be making your bed, exercising, or finishing a task without distraction. Discipline is not about size, it is about consistency. Every small victory makes your brain stronger. During the day, face one small fear. It can be speaking in front of people. It can be asking a question. It can be trying something new. Each time you face fear, you teach your brain that fear cannot control you. At night, write one lesson you learned that day. Maybe you learned patience. Maybe you learned that you are stronger than you thought. Write it down. This habit of reflection makes your mind wiser and calmer. If you repeat this routine daily, something powerful will happen. Slowly, you will notice your thoughts changing. You will notice your emotions becoming calmer. You will notice your actions becoming stronger. And one day, you will look back and see how far you have come. Remember this: mental strength is not about one big decision, it is about many small decisions. It is not about one great action, it is about daily, consistent actions. It is not about being perfect, it is about not giving up. Think about the strongest people in history. They did not become strong in one day. They trained their mind daily. They made mistakes, but they kept going. They fell, but they stood again. That is what made them great. And that is what can make you great too. Your mind is like a muscle. If you do not train it, it becomes weak. If you train it daily, it becomes powerful. And with a strong mind, there is nothing you cannot face. So ask yourself today, do you want to stay the same, or do you want to grow stronger every day? The choice is in your hands. Final call to action. Now I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, which practice will you start today? Controlling your thoughts, discipline, or facing fear? I will read your answers. And if this video gave you value, do not forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with one person who needs strength today. Remember this: mental strength is not a gift. It is not luck. It is a daily practice. And today, you have already started yours. Stay strong,